God gave me an assignment before I even knew my name. I'm going to say that for y'all one more time. God gave me, Morgan Rees, an assignment before I knew my name. I don't know if you guys remember last year. I was so excited connecting back with my mom, thinking that, God heard my prayer. He was answering my prayers. He was reconnecting us, healing our relationship. And in Jeremiah 1:5, he said, "For I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb." And for people who don't really realize and people don't really recognize, your everything began in the womb of your mom. Your all, your hurt, your pain, your disappointment, your sadness, your friendship, your connection, all began when God formed you in your mother's womb. And y'all know, guys, I be talking about all the time about, for I knew the plans for you before I formed you in the mother's womb. I knew what I had designed and destined for you. Jeremiah 29:11, for the plans I had for you is to prosper you, thus to the Lord, not to harm you. Plans to give you the hope for the future that I created for you. For I knew you, Morgan. I knew you, John. I knew you, Ronnie. I knew you, Susie. I knew you, Sarah. I knew you, Bob. I knew you, Eva. I knew you, Cindy. I knew you, George, before I formed you in your mother's womb. But as you know, last year was like that year. I'm thinking, okay, God, you done reconnected us back because God heard my prayer when he took my father away on July 4th, 2020. And so I'm thinking, okay, we reconnecting. I'm getting ready to have that relationship that I've always wanted, I've always prayed for, not knowing everything was because according to God's plan. He was allowing it to happen. He was allowing the questions to get answered. Because I remember my mom used to tell me, I'm going to do you just like my mom did me. I'm going to wait till I'm on my deathbed before I tell you what you need to know. And I remember I used to always tell her and I always ask her, well, why would you do that when you still have the mouth to speak and you have the breath to breathe and you can tell me what you need me to know, what I want to hear, and get the questions that was burning in me to be answered, because I know what that felt in you when you were asking the same question over and over and over for years and years. Why your mother gave you away and she unfortunately gave you her answer before God shut her mouth. Why would you do that to me? And so as I'm going through this journey, I'm thinking, okay, we healing, we learning, we growing together. We give her her first birthday party, her 70th birthday party. We give her her first Mother's Day. And I'm thinking, okay, God, you heard my prayer. Well, I'm going to be honest and transparent with you guys. God just did just that. He answered my prayer. He heard it. But unfortunately, our connection is not like it used to be.